Hi everyone, I'm Ange, this is Sporty.
And welcome to Mostly Mindful, where we encourage you to buy less, do more, and live sustainably and simply in the city.
Yes.
So today we're going to be talking about minimalist shoes. For me in particular, Vibrams have done the trick and have changed my life basically. It's something that I talk about to anybody who points them out, which is just about everybody. The benefits that I got from wearing Vibrams, or that I've got from wearing Vibrams, have been too many to recount them all. But just to give you a bit of an idea, I started wearing them about 7 years ago. And at the time I was plagued with quite severe headaches, back pain, and hip issues with my hips. It's just like an alignment and pain thing. So after going through a sort of ramp up to wear them, because your feet need to get used to them, because they, your toes are so used to being squashed into toe boxes that are narrow, that they need some time to find their happy place there. So that took about 6 months. And then once I started wearing them full time, probably all those symptoms went away. So the headaches were completely relieved. I had no more back pain, and the hip ache also disappeared. At the moment, I basically wear them 100% of the time. I trail in them, I hike in them, run or walk. And there are different kinds that you can buy for different terrains, and they also have very sweet sort of casual wear ones, ladylike ones with a bit of pink and whatever on them. But then they also have pretty solid ones that you can go on trail with a nice base.
Should we do a show and tell and show them some of your shoes?
Yeah, absolutely. Love
Hold
to
on,
do that.
I'll be back.
So while Angie's getting the shoes, I did a bit of research in terms of, especially when the symptoms abated, I did some research to find out what could be the reason for that. You just change your shoes and then you feel better. So dirty shoes on our table. So I think what happened is there's a theory that your feet are basically, or the soles of your feet are basically the messengers of the surface information to your body. So all the information that your feet receive, your body uses to stabilize itself while you're moving, whether it's walking, running, climbing, cycling, whatever. Your feet are basically sending the information up to your body, or your brain, should I say, and then your body has to deal with the surfaces that way. So another huge benefit of wearing Vibrams is the fact that your toes are basically their own bosses, that they're not squashed in with everybody else. So if you take a look at my toes, you'll see that all of them are actually flat and straight on the floor. And I was just saying to Ange that this one and this one, actually, they both used to be underneath the toes ahead of them. And that came from wearing sloped or narrow shoe boxes, I think they're called. And also it keeps your feet quite flexible and easy to move. It's fabulous. Okay, so the other thing before I show you my shoes, because it's a teensy bit embarrassing, but these things are made so well that they last for years and years and years. So they're slightly pricey, but I mean, some of them I've probably had for like 5 years. So they do look a bit scruffy, but they still work perfectly well. So these are the These are the cute girly ones I was telling you about.
We call them her ballet slippers.
They're my ballet slippers. Very, very minimalist and small, but so nice on a summer's day just to slip into and walk around and do stuff.
These ones I always found a bit weird, but you seem to like them.
These ones are a bit weird in terms of looks, but they're really comfy, and they're sort of sandally, so they've got holes in them over here. Some people would wear them barefoot. I don't like wearing the Vibrams barefoot at all. I prefer to have socks. I think some people say they smell, but mine have never smelt, and maybe it's because I wear socks, but you can also wash them. They're perfectly okay to throw in the washing machine. And then, last but not least, these are called my winter shoes. So these are, they're actually meant to be waterproof. Oh, that's the other thing, that most Vibrams are not waterproof. So you just walk around with wet feet if it's raining.
You're not doing a good selling job.
Sorry, but I don't mind. I mean, I'd rather be without back pain and have wet feet that you can just dry with a little towel when you get home.
Good point.
So these have got a lining inside, and they're supposed to be waterproof, and they are for some time, but you know, if it's quite a hard rain, they don't really work. Also very comfortable.
Are we not showing them your running shoes?
You can show them my running shoes. Scruffy alert. Now these are I think they're called Spiridons. These are fantastic for running. They specifically formulated to be a crossover between trail and road. So you can run on the road and then hop off on a trail, as one is wont to do in the suburbs. So earlier I mentioned the fact that I always wear socks with most of the Vibrams I wear. Some of you might know them. They're called Injinji. So they're actual socks with toes. You might even remember these kind of socks from your youth. We used to get multicolored socks from the markets that had toes. It was more of a gimmick. These ones are actually designed in a way that hugs your foot. They're quite tailored. And apparently people also wear them, people that don't wear Vibrams, actually wear them hiking to separate the toes and avoid blisters, which I haven't tried, obviously, because I don't wear normal shoes, but it sounds like it could work. So I'm just going to put this on so you can see how easy it is for me to actually get into these things, because my toes have now separated themselves and are used to this way of life. Everybody in their house, just like that. And then, Ange, over to you for
my minimalist shoe story.
Whatever's.
Vivobarefoot shoes.
Vivobarefoot.
Whatevers.
Not called Vivo whatevers.
They're my favorite
Well, they're
shoes.
not called Vibrams, so nobody can remember.
I'm a bit precious about them. Okay, so I have a club foot, which means that there's quite a big size discrepancy between my feet, which unfortunately means the Vibrams aren't a good fit for me. But then I discovered the Vivobarefoot shoe, which has that wide toe box and zero drop. My insert can fit in there to offset the slight limp that I have. And they work incredibly well for me. So I'm super happy with those. I also made sort of in retrospect, bad purchase recently when I bought a pair of Altra running shoes. They're also zero drop. And I bought them specifically for a trail run that I was going to do, because I normally run in the Zirconi, I think it's an A6, sorry, which is almost zero drop. It's got a 4 mil heel. But I couldn't find them, or there was some reason. Anyway, I decided to try the Ultra, and it didn't work. They're an awesome shoe, just not for my gait, because my foot kept falling off the way that I walk to one side. But I think if you walk like a regular person, you'll probably love them. So maybe I should show you my shoes.
Yeah, I'll get them so you can
Carry on rambling.
Carry on rambling, yes.
What else? What I'll do in the
Very
meantime
sorry
is point out my beautiful flowers, which I got from my wife on Friday. I think it's the first time she's bought me flowers.
Second. The second time.
Almost 25 years. But how pretty.
Okay, which ones do you want to show?
Oh, my white ones. I should probably just do a walking demonstration as well. Hey?
Yeah.
I love about Vivobarefoot so much is that, and I think Vibram does as well to a certain point, they're all about sustainability and making sure that the environment is taken care of. They've got a whole range of purely vegan shoes. They're 100%. They're made from like recycled PET plastic or something to that effect. I'll put a link to their website where you can see exactly all their sustainability practices. But they really are a brand that cares about the environment, cares about the people who work for them and how they source their materials and that kind of thing. So it's awesome for me that it ticks two boxes, that my feet are so happy. And then I'm also supporting a brand that's giving back and that's not just about the bottom line. But anyway, in closing, I would say minimalist shoes are a win in our family. I'm not sure if they're for everyone, but they've definitely helped us.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
So that's our sharing for today.
And please remember to subscribe and hit the like button and whatever else. It helps put us in front of more like-minded people, just like you. And also, that's all.
Every Friday.
Every Friday.
You'll see us here.
Yeah. Talking silly.
Lots of love.
Bye.
Do you need notes?
I don't need notes. Can we see my flowers? They're kind of there.
Yeah. No, they are. Oh,
What are you doing? Class.
small.
It's a what?
Old lady backrest.
No, it's an old lady. You know we're recording. No.
Oh, no. You're so naughty.
Okay. You know, you're my old lady.
I'm somebody's old lady, which is good. No, but no, there.
Okay. So first we have to introduce ourselves.
First, I have to blow my nose.
Okay, maybe don't do that on camera.
Well, I mean, you can
Yeah,
just
let's cut it out. So.
That's not a blooper, yeah?
No. You know you're going to get the interrupted cow face, but you had to do it.
I know, but you didn't come. The word didn't come quickly, so I didn't want to bore everybody.
Sorry.
On your behalf.
Says Mrs. Ramble along.
Was it a ramble?
Oh,
sorry. It's my Vibram ramble. I can't help myself.
She loves it. She
I
gets
love
stopped in shopping centres. People gawp at her, and then I know, okay, well, we're going to be here for another 20 minutes because, like, short of pulling out a presentation, and a pointer.
I want everybody in the world to wear Vibrams.